Hello, Juan here in Rebuilding from Scratch. Today's quite a quick one and pretty simple. If you're like me, building something and finding it a little bit tricky to keep all things organized, from trackers and rituals and documentation and creative files and video files and these and ideation kind of things, I will share today a little bit of how am I keeping my ecosystem together and connected. Maybe it can be useful, and if you have a better way or you're doing something else, please let me know, because mine is a little bit manually at the moment. So the first one is for ideation. I use Miro. It's a great digital board where you can do a little bit of brainstorm. It's on stickies, but it doesn't connect to anything else yet in my world. Then for documentation and like a little central hub I've got all the links to various things, including information or principles or definitions of things that I'm starting to come across. Then I use Notion, and that's kind of the free service right now. For editable files, heavy files and trackers and other kind of bits and bobs, I'm using Google Drive, Google Sheets and Google Docs, and then I link them back to Notion. And then the Miro ideation boards, I also link them back to Notion. Then when it comes down to production and keeping myself accountable on things I need to do, more so like giving myself tasks, I am using Asana, which is a project management tool, same as Trello, and there's a lot of Monday, there's a lot of those ones out there. And that's where I just need to execute things and give myself things to do, like things to progress on my goals, and how am I tracking with growth, and how am I tracking with monetization or ideas that I'm coming up with and testing in market. For messaging, content repurposing, and trying to be a bit faster and leaner when it comes down to sharing this journey across different channels. I'm using AI, but it hasn't been as smooth as a lot of, of all these software all these SaaS services promise that it's going to be great, but yet to be seen. So I'm using Descript, where I get the scripts and I can do a little bit of derivative content from there. Then I use from the script and some of my input. Then I use ChatGPT or Claude, using both models to see which one kind of has the best output, where they suggest content based on a content structure that I've shared in previous videos with the prompt that it's been proven quite useful, but publishing is pretty tedious. For scheduling, I'm starting just to test Buffer, the free account. I used to use Sprout Social, but if you're starting from scratch like me, it's pretty expensive, I think, for one man band as of now. So Buffer kind of helps you schedule things, but it's also not that smooth or simple. There's a lot of manual handling, and I think that's it for now. So Notion, Asana, Miro, Google Suite, and for AI, Descript, Claude, and ChatGPT for now. But hopefully it would be great to have something a lot more connected, and that it didn't have to update things in various places. Let me know what you're using and how you're tackling that part.